We have a Honda Civic. Let's check the codes. Okay, let's connect our scanner. Let's scan. Let's scan the codes. Go to scanner, and this is a Honda. Let's put automatic ID, see if it works. It works. This is the information. Save the screenshot for future references. 2008 Honda Civic Coupe 1.8. Line 4, single overhead cam. Multi-port fuel injection. VTEC R1 18A1. That's the engine, and the size of the engine is 1.8, single overhead cam. Okay, let's put code scan. Let's continue. Oh, it needs the key on, engine off. Okay, we got the key on, engine off. Let's go.
Are you in need of auto repair, or do you just want to make sure your car is running right? Then turn to a technician, Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights. Turn to Gabriel for complete auto repairs and full service maintenance. They are AC certified and is full computerized diagnostics. They will service your heating and AC, fan belts, timing belts, brakes, including ABS, oil changes, and tune-up. It's Gabriel Auto Technician at 413 Highway 100 in Laguna Heights. Open Monday through Saturday. Turn to the technician, Gabriel Auto Technician. Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights.
Okay, tire pressure monitor 1. Let's go down. Gauge 0, engine permanent codes. It's a cooling system malfunction. The engine temporary codes. Anti-lock brake codes. Modulator control unit power source low voltage. Modulator control unit initial ignition low voltage. Moderator control unit power source low voltage. Okay. Modulator control unit initial ignition low voltage. Airbag no codes. Tire pressure tire 2 low air pressure, which is tire 2. Body electric no codes. Gauge no codes. That's it. We need to go and check. We need to go to troubleshooting and check what's the suggestions. It's not telling us what we need to change. It's telling us what we need to check. That's the scanner work. A lot of people think we connect this thing, it's like a magic ball. It tells us everything, but no. Tell us what we need to check. Okay. So it depends on the technician. I'm screenshot saving everything. Okay, now let's go to this one. Engine permanent codes. The P0128. P0128, not P0. P00. P0128. It's cooling system malfunction. Let's go to troubleshooting. And engine. And codes. Okay. P0128. We need to go to troubleshooting. Right there, troubleshooter. Engine. Code tips. P0128. P01 P0128. Let's go. P0128 right there. And right here it says DTC P0128 indicates cooling system malfunction. General description: the thermostat is closed when the engine coolant temperature is low, and it stops the circulation of engine coolant to speed the engine warm up. Okay, I know that, but a lot of people don't know what's going on. What's the thermostat job? When the engine coolant temperature increases, the thermostat opens and circulates engine coolant to control its temperature. When the engine coolant temperature decreases, the opening area of the thermostat is reduced to regulate the engine coolant temperature. If the thermostat sticks open, engine warm-up is delayed, and exhaust emissions are adversely affected. The engine control module (ECM), powertrain control module (PCM) measures the rise in the coolant temperature after the engine starts at the engine block and at the radiator, and it estimates the characteristics of the engine coolant temperature by calculations based on those two temperatures and the driving conditions. When ECT2 immediately increases from the starting value, it is defined as the thermostat stuck open. When ECT2 does not increase to the specific value, it is defined as a thermostat malfunction. Okay. Malfunction threshold. Malfunction determination 1. If the difference between the current measured coolant temperature at the radiator ECT2 and the initial coolant temperature at the radiator ECT2 is at least 41 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius plus 2, or 46 degrees Fahrenheit 8 Celsius. When the calculated coolant temperature at the engine ECT1 reaches 164, a malfunction is detected, thermostat stuck open. Or if the coolant temperature at the radiator ECT2 only reaches 72 degrees Fahrenheit, a malfunction is detected, thermostat malfunction. Malfunction determination 2. When the calculated engine coolant temperature sensor ECT1 reaches 158 degrees before the measured engine coolant temperature ECT reaches 158, a malfunction is detected. Okay, let's save this one and save this one. Now go to the third. Diagnosis details. Conditions for eliminating the meal. When a malfunction is detected during the first drive cycle with the ECT and IAT at engine startup within the specific temperature range, a temporary DTC is stored in the ECM PCM memory. If the malfunction recurs during the next second drive cycle with the ECT and IAT intake temperature at engine startup within the specified temperature range, the meal comes on and the DTC and the freeze frame data are stored. Conditions for clearing the meal. The meal will be cleared if the malfunction does not recur during 3 consecutive trips. The meal will be in which the diagnostic runs. The meal, the DTC, the temporary DTC, and the freeze frame data can be cleared by using the scan tool, clear command, or by disconnecting the battery. Page 2. EVI, it's a tech note. Text in field report DTC P0128 cooling system malfunction can be due to PCM misinterpret sensor input. PCM software update is available from Honda. DTC may also be set from corroded or loose engine coolant temperature sensor terminals. If connector problems are found, recommended replacing the ECT sensor and harness. Okay. So what it's telling us here is that we need to reprogram the computer or maybe the terminals on the ECT sensor, the engine coolant temperature sensor. It's corroded. So we need to check the ECT sensors. Let's go check. Let's open the hood. check the Ect coolant sensor connector is right here. There's one. There's a tab right here. I have it running this car and it's hot. Okay. I can see any corrosion. In here and nothing in there. So this temperature sensor, it's okay. It's hot right there. Okay, so we check the connector here and it's not corroded. It's okay. Let's check the other
Are you
sensor.
in need of auto repair?
The bottom.
Car is running right. Then turn to your technician, Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights. Turn to Gabriel for complete auto repairs
Here's the
and full
sensor.
service maintenance. They are AC
Right
certified and
here.
full computerized diagnostics. They will service your heating and AC, gas bills, packing bills, brakes, including ABS, oil changes, and tune-up. It's Gabriel Auto Technician 413 Highway 100 in Laguna Heights. Open Monday through Saturday. Turn to your technician, Gabriel Auto Technician. Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights.
A little bit of dust, but it's clean. It's not rusty. So now we check the sensors. We know they're okay. So let's go check with the scanner. Okay, let's go to check the thermostat, the data. Let's check the data on the scanner. Right now we got the key on. Now let's go to previous vehicles because we have it in the scanner memory. Okay, 2008 Honda. Here's the information, the number and everything. Okay, let's continue, and we're going to code to data. See, to data, no codes. Okay, here we're gonna be in powertrain data because we're gonna check the correlation between the sensor 1 and the sensor 2. So let's go. Here we got the engine speed sensor, engines Ect sensor. Right here it's 1, and here's the voltage, here's the degrees, and here's the voltage. And here's the number 2, sensor number 2, Ect sensor number 2, and Ect sensor number 2 voltage. We're gonna check the temperature. We can see the voltage too, which is right now is 3.29 volts. See, it's going to change too, but we need to check the correlation between this sensor 1 and sensor 2. This is the 1 and this is the sensor 2. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got it together. See, we got ECT sensor 1, ECT sensor 2. Right here we got it on the same frame, so we don't have to change frames. Alright, so I'm gonna start the engine and see how it's gonna work. If this one and this one gets closer in the temperature, it's got a open thermostat. See, stuck open. And if we got it, this one and this one never gets hot, we got a closed thermostat. I'm gonna start the engine. Right now it's cold, as you can see, 68 degrees and 62 this one. So this one, it's gonna get hotter faster than this one. This one's gonna take longer to get hot. If this one follows the same, almost the same temperature as this one, we got a bad an stuck open thermostat. So let's start the engine and check. We'll check temperatures, how it's gonna change. Right now we got 68 and 62. Right now it's changing. It's changing the voltage too and temperature. You can see right here, 71 already, and this one stays right there, 62. It's going 86. This one stays the same. We check sensors, they're okay. They're not corroded. They're 96. All right. Temperature is increasing and the voltage is decreasing. See? Right there, we'll see. Get out of there.
In the stage with less drum. Less, as most of you are aware, is one of the most accomplished speakers of our time. I need drum here for one reason, for you to understand our ability. And if I figure monthly income in less than 60 days sounds appealing, so that's one now. Let's go over more.
It's going up.
Very recently, our company, Antifreeze, sharing the stage with less
It's going up. It's not supposed to yet, because this one it's 114. See, these basic calls, they told me like 30 times a day. I don't know. So we got a bad thermostat. So this one needs to be real 180 degrees, and this one starts open. And the difference is it's not too big. See, it's going up. So we got a bad thermostat. Stuck open. Stuck open. All right. We're gonna change. We're gonna have to change thermostat. This one is not supposed to change yet because the thermostat is supposed to open at 180 degrees. See? Closes at 220. See, right now it's going up, but it's not going like it was before. This one's going up. See, right now we got 86. So I'm gonna turn the AC on. We got it off. I'm gonna turn the AC off and see how what it's gonna do. This one's gonna be down, and then not supposed to be, because this one needs to be 190 to 220 degrees between, and then goes down and up and down, up and down. This one. So we have an open thermostat. See? So you can see this one, it's right there. It stays on 127. It's supposed to go up to 190 degrees. 220 degrees opens and 190 closes. And stays on that range. Most of them opens at that. Some opens to 100, 180 closes. So as you can see, this one it's almost getting the same temperature as this one, and it's not supposed to be the same temperature yet. So this one is not reaching the 190 degrees or 180 degrees. This one's supposed to be 180 degrees, and then this one needs to be the same. Well, on the colder than this one. Right now, see the difference. It's closed. So we're going to change temperature, coolant. We're going to change thermostat, and we'll see. Okay, that's it. We're going to have to keep watching more, because this. We're going to order the thermostat, change it, and then I'm going to show you the temperatures again. See, it's going up. Not supposed to be that close. See, this one, 136, 114. It's not supposed to be that close until this one reaches the normal temperature, but not right now. See. So I'm gonna check. I'm gonna change the thermostat. I'll let you know. I'm gonna show you how to change it too. Okay. I'll see you then. I'm gonna replace the thermostat, which is right here on the bottom hose. So we're gonna have to remove these brackets, these connectors, so it can give us a little bit of room. Disconnect the oxygen sensors. Okay, full of dirt. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get the need to open the tab because it doesn't wanna move. To remove it from the base. So give me a better view because you can see it's full of dirt inside. You can move the right there. Gets full of dirt. See? In between here. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove these two this wire, these straps, these ties, and maybe I can just lift this part and push it. There.
Are you in need of auto repair?
And the other one too. I don't want to.
Then turn to a technician, give
I
us
can
auto
use the pliers
Turn
from
to
the
Gabriel
back,
for
but
complete
there's
auto
no
repairs
space
and
for
full
this
service
one.
maintenance.
The
They are
bottom.
AC certified and full computerized diagnostics. They will service your heating and AC, fan bills, packing bills, brakes, including ABS, oil changes, and tune-up. It's Gabriel Auto Technician, 413 Highway 100 in Laguna Heights. Open Monday through Saturday. Turn to a technician, Gabriel Auto Technician. Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights.
Oops. Alright, we got the wires off out of the way. So now we're gonna remove this part. These two bolts and this one. Okay. I think I can remove it without removing this hose, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check. Let me take this bracket off first. Right there. Let's remove this one. full of dirt. Okay, there's no way we can lose it. To get this one out. Right there. This one is full of dirt in there. There's no way I can get it out. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna put the camera on this side so you can see. I think you can see better. Let's remove these two. This one and this one. This one and this one on the bottom. You can see better there. Let's remove the two thermostat housing bolts. Okay, we got the pan on the bottom to catch the fluid. See, if only have these two. Yep, it's loose. Careful with the bolts, don't drop them. Sometimes there's no way we can find it. Get into the frame, and the frame has too many holes. Okay, now we got the thermostat right there. See this part, this spindle gotta be on top when you put the new thermostat. See? Way in there because of the gasket. So you see, we need to put the thermostat in the new gasket. This part needs to be on top so the air comes out. Okay, we have the new thermostat and the new gasket. See? This thermostat is different. It's got the air spindle right in there, in here, on the bottom, on the inner part of the thermostat. So just make sure this part, or the thermostat on this part, goes on top of on the top part of the thermostat, like that. Don't put it this way because air is going to be trapped on this part. So right here, like that. See, this is the spindle. So let's put the gasket on and let's put it in there. It's like that. See the part? See the form? It's got two lips in there. Okay, so we got the gasket on the thermostat, and make sure these two guides on the gasket, see, there's two guides, be on the same guides right here. It's got 1 and 2 right here, so this gasket needs to be in there. And make sure this spindle is, see, it's on top. This one has the groove right here to put the other kind of thermostat, but this one is different. So here's the, make sure everything fits on the right place, because we don't want to put it wrong and then break the housing or something. Or if you put this one down, maybe it's gonna get air trapped in there and the engine could overheat. So right now we're gonna put back this one. It's clean right here. It's clean right here. If it's not clean, we're gonna clean it right there. Now we're going to put the bolts. Okay, there's one. Let's put the other one. It's a little bit difficult the way I'm doing it, because I didn't remove this hose on the top, but I don't want to remove it. I just want to do it like that. Right there. We're gonna try to tight both bolts, the two bolts. Try to tighten it at the same time, almost, because we're gonna tie this one a little bit, this one a little bit. So we're gonna.
Are you in need of auto repair, or do you just want to make sure your car is running right? Then turn to a technician, Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights. Turn to Gabriel for complete auto repairs and full service maintenance. They are certified and is full computerized diagnostics.
Thermostat housing
Service your heating and
right
AC,
there.
fan bills, timing bills, brakes, including ABS, oil
It's
changes,
almost
and
tight
tune-ups.
too, so we're
Gabriel
gonna
Auto Technician is 413 Highway 100 in Laguna Heights.
right there.
Open Monday through Saturday. Turn to a technician,
Okay.
Gabriel Auto Technician. Gabriel
Got
Auto
it there.
Technician in Laguna Heights.
We got thermostat on. We need to put this bracket back on. And remember, we removed this other connector. It was right here, and this other one was right here. So we're gonna put it on the same spot it was. See, let's put the bolts. Let's put the other one. Okay. Let's tie this one. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you the thermostat. And I didn't show you the new one to compare it, but this original thermostat, it's got a rubber in here. See, that's why it gets stuck open, because of this rubber. This rubber get bad. See, it goes bad and it won't seal anymore. See, it won't seal right here anymore. See, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see this gap right here. This gap right here is wider than this gap right here. See, which it means this one it's pushed to one side. This one is pushed to the other side, to that side, to one side. That's why it stays open, because it won't seal anymore. See, it won't seal anymore. See, this seal right here, it's open. That right here, you can see it's open, so the water is passing through. That's why it's getting the lectures on the scanner. It's almost the same as this sensor. This sensor, the number 1, it's right there, and the number 2 is on the radiator. So that's why it's bad. So let's put these ties in. Okay. It's right there. And the other one. It's right there. Almost broken. So now let's connect the oxygen sensor, the downstream oxygen sensor. Let's put it in the bracket. Okay, let's connect it. It's a downstream. It's the one after the catalytic converter on the way to the back, and this is the upstream. This one is right here, and other cars have it on the manifold or on the exhaust, on top of the catalytic converter. So this is the upstream. So we got everything connected right here. Let's pull this thing a little bit. Okay, we got it tight. And now we're gonna add the coolant, and we're gonna have to disconnect this one anyways, because I'm gonna show you something so to get the air out of the system. See? Okay. So I'm gonna remove this clamp. This clamp has a locking tabs, so you can hold it open. But we don't really need it open. We can open it later. and we're gonna put this removing tool inside here just to open an air bleeder. We're gonna create one right here. I'm gonna put this one long because this one part it's like this length. So I'm gonna push it in there. Be careful, do not pinch the hose. Don't make a hole. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the coolant through the radiator, and I am gonna have to use, let me remove my camera from here. I'm gonna have to use a special funnel. This one comes with all the adapters. We're gonna find the right adapter for this, which is this one. Then the small right there. So now we're gonna put this one right there. So I don't know if you can see. Let me see if you can see right here. Well, we got the funnel. We're gonna put the coolant in there, and the air is gonna coming out from here. I'm gonna put the camera right here again, so you can see right here. We're gonna watch right here, there to there come out, get out there. Okay, here we go.
Are you in need of auto repair, or do you just want to make sure your car is running right? Then turn to your technician, Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights. Turn to Gabriel for complete auto repairs and full service maintenance. They are AC certified and is full computerized diagnostics. They will service your heating and AC, fan belts, timing belts, brakes, including ABS, oil changes, and tune-up. It's Gabriel Auto Technician at 413 Highway 100 in Laguna Heights. Open Monday through Saturday. Turn to your technician, Gabriel Auto Technician. Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights.
Nothing yet. Okay, right there. Right there. Can you see? It comes out. Okay, let me put it right here so you can see. Okay. A little bit come get out of there, but let me put a little bit more, and then I'm gonna take the, see right there, we're gonna remove this one, then we're gonna put the clamp back on. Okay, then we're going to refill it, the rest of it. Like that. We're going to leave this amount in here, not too much, because when it gets to the normal temperature, it's going to expand, and maybe this gonna be up here, so and then it's gonna be sucked on when the thermostat opens the full the open full. So we're gonna start the car right now. I'm gonna connect the scanner and check the temperatures and check the thermostat how it's gonna be working. Okay, let me remove the tools from here. And now let's start the engine and check the temperature, check the scanner. Scanner. Let's connect it on the bottom. It's real deep inside. Here you can see it. Okay. Right there, you can see it. Okay, got the key on. Let's go to the previous vehicles because we have it before here. We have it here before, so here's the 2008 Honda Civic. Continue. Okay. Let's see. Right here, data. Okay, data, no codes. Powertrain data. Let's see. We got the engine. Okay, let's find the Ect Sensors right there, but we can see it like that. We're gonna put the A to Z sort, so we can see both sensors, the number 1 and the number 2. So we're gonna be checking these temperatures. It needs to be wide apart, the temperature from one to another one. This one needs to reach the normal temperature, and this one needs to be still cold for showing less than 180 degrees or more. Okay, right there, we got the engine on. You see the temperature? This one is changing. This one still 68. This one is changing. This one's still cold. Okay. That's what we read on the troubleshooting tip. Remember? See, right now it's 100, and this one's still 68. Before, this one didn't reach the 100. This one was following. So we're okay right now. See, as you can see, it's 109 already, and this one is 68. It's still cold. This is not gonna get warm until the thermostat opens, which will be at up to 220 degrees. So it's going. Right now, we got it ready. The car is it's done. No, the problem, it's fixed because we're seeing the temperature. This one is still 68, still at the normal, the cold temperature, which is the atmospheric temperature. And right now, the 120. This one, 68 on this one. So far we know already we fixed the problem. See, it's not changing yet. Until this one opens, this one is gonna be close to the same temperature as this one. Not so close, maybe 40 degrees down or 45. I don't remember what the scanner says first when we read the tips, the troubleshooting tips. Right now 125, and this one's still 68. So we know, by now we know it's working. What the problem is fixed. And sometimes on some cars, this because of the thermostat, the AC won't come on. See? See, now it's 129. This one's still 68. See, this is twice the temperature, as you can see, because the thermostat is not open yet. It will open at 220, 210, or 190, depends. 132 degrees, and this one's still cold. And I'm checking the coolant level on my funnel. You can check the hose too, to check if it's getting hot real quick. You can check the hose by hand, with your hand. If it's hot, it's the thermostat is bad. It's stuck open. You can check it by hand or with a thermometer. See, right now it's 136 and this one's still 68. I'm checking my level on my funnel, because when the thermostat open, I need to go and refill the system, because the coolant is going to start to circulating around the engine, through the engine and the radiator. Right now it's got a blockage because of the thermostat. It won't open until it reaches the normal temperature, which is from 180 to 220. Usually these Japanese cars run hotter than other ones. Okay, we're going 141. This one's still cold, which is right. It needs 40 degrees to open, or 50 more to open, so this one can start showing the temperature going up. Let me check the level over there. I'm going to leave the thing right here. I'm going to check the level right there. No, we're good over there. Let's keep watching the temperature right here. It's going up. It's important to wait, so you need to make sure everything works fine and recheck. You don't want to deliver the car and then the customer come back to you again because of the same problem. Customer needs to come back to the shop for another problem, not for the same. If they come back from the same, they're never come back. They're gonna come back maybe once, but if you don't fix it, you're gonna lose the customer. A lot of customers. Because one customer, it's like a chain reaction, and one customer tells other ones to go or to not go to a certain place. 149, and this one's still 68, which is okay. And the level is okay. It's not expanded too much because we refill it, and it's okay. There's not too much air in the system. See, this one start changing a little bit, the voltage, because this one start feeling a little bit of temperature, but it's nothing. It's not too much yet. $152.6, and this one's still 68 degrees.
Are you in need of auto repair, or do you just want to make sure your car is running right? Then turn to your technician, Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights. Turn to Gabriel for complete auto repairs and full service maintenance. They are AC certified and in full computerized diagnostics. They will service your heating and AC, fan bills, vacuum bills, brakes, including ABS, oil changes, and tune-ups. It's Gabriel Auto Technician at 413 Highway 100 in Laguna Heights. Open Monday through Saturday. Turn to your technician, Gabriel Auto Technician. Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights.
Going up. See, right now, my camera went turned off. I don't know if I record before. Right now it's 181, so it's not opening yet. It's gonna be open at, I think, 190. I didn't check the temperature on the thermostat. We'll see. Don't worry. $185. Well, by now we know already the problem is fixed. But now we need to make sure the thermostat opens and works fine. We need to know. See, it starts changing right now. It opens at 185. See, 169. No, the bottom is 69. It's opening. See, it's working. See the difference? This one's gonna close again. And this one's gonna be down a little bit because the fan is gonna cool down the temperature. Let me check the level right there now on my phone. We're okay. It's not opening yet. This changes because the lower hose and the upper radiator hose, it's on the same tank. So the water which is hot, it's on top and it's moving down. That's why this one changes a little bit. But the thermostat is not open yet. We need to wait. Make sure everything works, especially thermostats. Well, everything, but thermostat you can run the engine. You don't know. If you deliver the car without checking, the thermostat opens at least 2-3 times. And 2-3 times the fan kicks on. See right there, it's changing again. I think it's no, it's not moving too much. It moves 2 degrees only. When thermostat opens, it's gonna be up suddenly, like gonna be faster because all the heat from this side is gonna be on that side. $188, 80, 84, 86. It's getting hot. 87, 89, 91. I think it opens right now because it's going up faster. 95, 96, and this one is 188. So it's open. See, 100. It's moving faster. Okay, we got a thermostat open, working fine. Okay, we need to check now. Wait for the fan to start. It should start at 220 degrees. Maybe less. Gonna be fast. We're gonna see it right here dropping temperature when the fan starts. See, right there. And we're checking this with the AC off. We don't want interference with the AC radiator fan, or the AC interferes with this. We're checking it normal with no AC or AC off. See, right now it's almost close to this one. See? This one went down. But we need to wait till the fan works. Right now 190 again. This one 168, which is working fine. See the difference between the 1 and the 2? That's how it says on the troubleshooting tip. We read the first. See, 194, 179. So we're getting close for the fan to kick on, to kick in. 194, 195. Need to wait. Okay, 197. Give gas. And right there on the gauge, the car gauge, it shows down to where it's on the half, less than half of the temperature. See, so it's not showing the real temperature right there. Right here we're watching the right temperature because we're reading the sensors. $203, $220 needs to be $220. This one 197, which is almost the same temperature right now because the thermostat is open and everything is circulating. This one needs to be 220 so the fan starts working. We're gonna see the temperature drop. $204. It's almost the same temperature as you can see right now. See, right now we need to see the fan works. 2008, 208. We're giving gas, so the engine heats up faster. I don't want to put the AC because the fan is going to start working, and I want to see how the fan is working for the temperature. 212. 220 is going to drop until I think 190. We'll see when the fan starts working. Okay. Okay, fan starts at 212. See? I was waiting for 220, but not. It starts right there and stops right there. 208. See? I was waiting for this one, but it doesn't take too much time working. See? It starts at 212 and it stops at 204. So now the fan works fine. We got everything working fine. See, the temperature is almost the same because the thermostat is opening and closing, maintaining this temperature, no less than 200. So the engine works fine. Everything inside the engine, the spark ignites at the right time, and everything, the gas, the air, make sure everything works fine in there. With this one low, it's going to show wrong rates to the computer, so the computer's going to think it's cold, so it's going to send more gas to the gas chamber, which is going to be damaging the engine. So right now we got it. See, you can see 212 right now again, and it's going up and down from 2000. Right there, it's going to start. The fan's going to start. Let's remove the funnel. You can see the fan working. Temperature. See, it's not working. It goes down. It takes a little bit time to go down right here because the water is going from here all the way down and then passes through the radiator, goes right here and hits the temperature sensor. That's why on the standard it shows different time when the fan starts and stops. So right now it shows 208. Right there should be the fan should start. But the water is passing from here to there, so it's gonna start right now 213. Okay, so we got everything ready. We need to wash a little bit here. I removed the funnel. A guy calls me and I get busy, but I got everything working fine. I'm going to erase the codes right now.
Make sure your car is running right.
Okay. I'll see you later.
And full service maintenance. They are Ect certified and full computerized diagnostics. They will service your heating and AC, fan belts, fanning belts, brakes, including ABS, oil changes, and tune-ups. It's Gabriel Auto Technician at 413 Highway 100 in Laguna Heights. Open Monday through Saturday. Turn to the technician, Gabriel Auto Technician. Gabriel Auto Technician in Laguna Heights.